A chance to talk to Shane Steichen today, and of course the news out of camp today is that Josh Downs, we're going to call it an injury. It looked like an injury. We haven't gotten any confirmation that he's going to miss any period of time, but we talked to Shane Steichen about that, heard what he had to say both about what the workout represented today and that injury potentially to Josh Downs caused by Nick Cross falling on his feet.
Any update on Josh Downs?
I don't have anything. We had an ankle for you. That's what I got for you.
What did you see on that play with what Nick did?
Yeah, I mean, we got to be smart. I mean, you know, we're competing like crazy, but we got to stay off the ground, and we can't go down. That's the bottom line.
Jalen Carlisle has been out for a bit. Is there any update as to when he might be getting back out?
I don't have an update there, but he's working. He's progressing well. I'll say that.
Playtime for Sunday for your starters?
I'm going to go finalize that tomorrow. I have a good idea of what I'm going to do. I'll let you guys know Friday for sure. I just want to get with the staff tomorrow because I haven't told the players yet, so I want to tell them first.
Do you think they'll play some?
Possibly, yes.
So with Josh going out, obviously Anthony went in there at that slot. If he has to take on a bigger role, what's been your impression of him so far through camp?
He's got great speed, I'll tell you that. We've hit him on some deep crossers through camp. He can really run, and that's what, you know, when we were going through the draft process, watching him, he can play a little bit of everything inside. You know, at Oregon State, he played outside as well. So, and he's got punt return ability. So, really impressed with what he's done so far.
Are Mitchell and Pierce kind of still even? Is there any separation?
Yeah, they're still battling, and both of those guys are making plays every day. I mean, I think both those guys are going to have an impact for us this year. So, I really like where both those guys are at.
Anthony mentioned that he feels like he's throwing it better than he did last year. In what ways do you see, or do you see that, and in what ways do you see that?
Yeah, I mean, the ball just jumps off his hand. I mean, that's like someone said this once, and I kind of laughed, but it's kind of true. It's like a coiled up rattlesnake. It just snaps out of his hands, and to come back off the surgery, to be throwing the way he's throwing has been good to see.
What do you see different from him?
I just see, obviously, progressions, going through his progressions, not so much the arm, just the mental aspects of the game, you know, being around his teammates, going through different reads and getting those reps over and over again has been good to see.
Before when you were your last 11-on-11s, not even before the 4-minute drill, you kind of called the guys all got together. Mm-hmm. You said something. Was that a reminder of let's not hurt each other?
No, I was just going over the situation there. There was 2:40 left on the clock. Defense had 2 timeouts. Offense was up by 4. Obviously, offense got to get a first down to win it there at the end.
With the slot spot, as long as Josh is down, is that a multiple person replacement? I mean, is it a situation where you can...
Yeah, I think so. I mean, with any slot, obviously Josh is a hell of a football player, but those guys are interchangeable. I mean, you can put Pitt inside there. It just depends, right, what kind of route combination we're doing. You know, you can put anybody you want there in that slot position.
Can some of the tight ends fit into that as well?
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
That's Shane Steichen, and you get the idea that he's not happy. You got to be smart. Those are his words. You got to be smart. And the inference that we take from that is that Nick Cross wasn't. And that's a big deal out here. When you potentially lose a weapon like Josh Downs, that's a really big deal for this offense because he was set up to be one hell of a weapon and is set up, depending upon the severity of the injury, to be a hell of a weapon for the Colts this season.